a most serious spiritual question. For Catholics and Christians, is voting for either of the two major party candidates in the 2024 U.S. election a mortal sin? That is, an intrinsically grave evil. Or perhaps better, how can voting by a Catholic or a Christian in the 2024 U.S. election for either of the two major party candidates not be a mortal sin, an intrinsically grave evil? Since genocide is an intrinsically grave evil in the Catholic Church and in most other Christian churches, how can voting for a man or a woman who publicly proclaims he or she will support, monetarily and militarily, an ongoing genocide by anything necessary, how could that be anything other than a grave evil? To support an evil, of course, is to participate in the evil and is to propagate the evil. To choose the candidate who is the lesser of two evils, as they say, where genocide is concerned, is a moral and intellectual absurdity. Genocide is genocide is genocide. To choose a genocide-supporting candidate because he or she agrees with your ideas on how to lower taxes or on farm subsidies or on immigration or on job development or on climate change, etc., is the moral equivalent of voting for Hitler because Hitler agrees with your ideas on how to make the Autobahn a better highway, or how to bring down the growing unemployment rate. There is no so-called lesser of two evils to morally prop up the gross immorality of choosing a person who plans to continue to be part of an ongoing genocidal campaign against the Palestinian people. No such lesser of two evils exist morally. Hitler and his Nazi party did build a better Autobahn and did significantly reduce unemployment, while, of course, executing a genocidal operation that exterminated millions of Jews. Should Hitler and his Nazi party, therefore, morally and politically been supported by the German and Austrian Catholics and Christians? From the moment a Christian, whether a bishop or a layperson, votes for either genocide supporter and enabler Trump or genocide supporter and enabler Harris, he or she has the blood of every Palestinian baby in utero, every Palestinian child, every Palestinian woman, and every Palestinian man who is murdered by Israel and the United States thereafter on his or her hands, as does every Jew inside or outside Israel who cheers and bankrolls this incontestable and detestable crime against humanity. No amount of washing their hands with corporate mass media, artificially perfumed fake soap will remove the sight and the smell of the Palestinian blood on the hands of their murderers and those who cooperate in their murder. Their future will be that of Lady Macbeth, who, after supporting and enabling the murder of Duncan by Macbeth, winds up roaming the halls of her castle and her mind at night, washing her hands continuously for a quarter of an hour at a time, trying to remove the bloodstains that she sees there, while crying aloud, "Out, out, damn spot, out! I say, out! The smell of blood is still there. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand."